AM 1430 KRGI 105.5 FM. Good morning. I'm Brian Gallagher. Just about 8:48. We have a guest in studio today from Central District Health Department. Mackenzie Hatch is an environmental health specialist with the CDHD, but we're here to talk about something that we're going for. Think of her as a holiday specialist because we're going to talk turkeys. First, welcome back. Good to have you.
Good to be here.
Let's talk about Thanksgiving safety. Why is it so important to cook turkeys right?
Oh, say that's one of the ways that you could end up with some food poisoning. So we just want to make sure that everybody is aware of how to cook their turkeys, how to cool their leftovers, and how to store them. We just want everybody to have a safe Thanksgiving and come out on the other side just enjoying the holidays.
All right, leading up to the holidays, there's always so much preparation that goes on. Most people, when they get a turkey, if they do, they buy a frozen turkey. It's important to make sure that bird is ready to cook, and it isn't just a case, turn on the oven. No, there's more.
Definitely. Say if you get a frozen turkey, you need to obviously plan to thaw that. Say you can do that several ways. You can do that in the refrigerator. The recommended time is 1 day per 5 pounds of turkey. So just put it in a tray, stick it in your refrigerator, let it thaw over a few days. You can submerge it in cold water, as long as you're changing that water every 30 minutes to make sure that that temperature isn't going to rise into a temperature danger zone where your microbial growth is going to be at exponential rates. And that's where that foodborne illness could be introduced. The other way is in the microwave. So we recommend not doing anything over like a 12 to 15 pound turkey in the microwave. And then if you're going to use the microwave, you need to go ahead and cook that right away after bringing it out of the microwave, because it could have been heated above that 41 degrees. So
I would think, I don't know if I've ever seen a microwave big enough to hold anything over 12 to 15 pounds.
Yeah, so I think you'd be pushing it in some microwaves. So really your best option is probably in the refrigerator, using that 1 day per 5 pounds. If you forget, some people do, use cold water, change that every 30 minutes, and then cook it immediately after it's thawed.
All right, we've taken care of the thawing process. Let's talk about cooking, making sure that it's ready to go.
Right. So we want to make sure that we're using a food thermometer. We want to cook the internal temperature of the breast to 170 degrees and the thighs and wings to 180 degrees. Again, just use your food thermometer. Make sure that those areas are reaching the proper temperatures, and just making sure that everything is cooked thoroughly before you enjoy.
It may seem obvious, but if you do have a food thermometer that you're going to just poke in, you don't poke it and leave it. You have to take it out, not leave it in the oven. Right. Go ahead and insert it, allow it to come to the reading.
Check your temperature, see where you're at, pull it out, go ahead and clean that before you reinsert it. And then just do that until you get to your temperature that is desired. So. All
right. So we've got it thawed, we have it cooked. Now let's assume that we've enjoyed the meal. There's going to be a lot of leftovers to take care of afterwards.
Oh, yes. Say leftovers are fun. Say we recommend just breaking those into smaller containers. Immediately placing them in the refrigerator. We want to see that temperature drop fairly rapidly. Again, that microbial growth is where you're going to have your foodborne illnesses introduced. So if you can get it cooled fast enough, you can eliminate a lot of that. And then when you're thinking about leftovers, as far as eating those, you want to reheat those to 165 degrees. Again, just killing anything that could have grown in the time that it was in the refrigerator.
Just some important safety tips about Thanksgiving. Let's face it, a lot of people will be getting together. A lot of people have different ways they like to enjoy, but the most important thing of all is to make sure you take care of your food properly. Do not just leave it out. Don't leave it in the open. Make sure it's prepared properly, but then stored properly. So that way you can enjoy the meal, you can enjoy the leftovers, and enjoy family, because you're not fighting anything that just seems to pop up.
Yep. And just one other note, when you are making your turkey, go ahead and make sure that you're cleaning in between handling your turkey and any other foods. Again, cross-contamination there is a good point of microbial growth being introduced, and we just want to make sure that everybody's safe.
Mackenzie Hatch is an environmental health specialist with Central District Health Department. If folks have questions, can they call to find out more?
Oh, yeah. So you guys can call us. We're the Environmental Health Division. The number is 308-385-5175.
Have a happy Thanksgiving.
You too.
Good morning from AM 1430 KRGI 105.5 FM.